we are back at the current seam. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to take advantage of this again if it's still going down. What I've noticed already this morning is that the water temperatures are about a degree or two warmer, and I've also noticed that the water is down probably 6 inches. We're just gonna try it again. I am pan fishing this morning. I'm so excited to be out. It's a beautiful day, beautiful morning, peaceful. Let's drop a jig down in that water and see what's down there. Stay tuned. There's a good one, guys, right there. When they fight like a bass. You know you got a nice crappie on. What a beautiful fish there again, guys. Beautiful. I appreciate those ones. I always like having the opportunity to maybe catch them again when they're bigger. Guys, this is almost every cast. It's so awesome. I think they're even more concentrated today because that current seam is a little bit more defined today than it was a couple days ago. It was kind of muddy all in here, but now that current seam on the river is very defined and those fish are right on it. What you can see along with that current seam is the water is clouded there, and those fish are just right on the edge of that cloudy water. What I'll do is I'll throw it into that dirty water and I'll just swim my jig right out into where that water gains a little bit of clarity, and that's where those fish are hitting it. Just seek out these opportunities that nature provides, guys, because this is just paying attention to what's going on around me. You know, I find these things and I remember them and we do that too. We got that 1/32 ounce jig head tied on, and it's just a little bit smaller than the 1/16. I also have a 1/48 ounce jig head, even smaller, but that 1/48 is even lighter if I want to go lighter. I think the 1/32 will be just fine, but in the event I decide I want to go even lighter, I can. So just having a good variety of weights is always good. I always like to go with generally the lightest I can, but I really like the 1/32. It's kind of a nice in-between weight. It drops if I want a vertical jig. There's another one. It drops if I want a vertical jig, and it also is just heavy enough to throw and cast like I am now. And there we go, guys. That's right after that last one, the right next cast. Another crappie. Get him unstuck, and that was on the 1/32. I like that better, and I think confidence is everything. So if you need to switch it up just to even give you a bit of confidence, I do that all the time. And I like that 1/32 weight right now. I think it'll do just fine. That's an even better fish, guys. A nice weight to it. It's got some nice sides on him, so there we go. Right next cast, guys. Absolute next cast after changing out my jig. So we'll get him back right on that current seam again, guys. I'm just hanging out there. And that's what I wanted to take advantage of, because I know within a few more days this water is going to continue to recede and it's going to be gone, and these fish will not be here anymore. Alright folks, so I'll bring you up to speed here a little bit. I'm still fishing that 32 ounce jig head. And there's the crappie there. Let him go. And what I did is I got off the river a little bit. The seam I've been fishing is right over there, and we got some wood here. Now normally I would not be fishing this wood in the middle of summer. The only reason I'm fishing it is because with the river up again, it's got this giant flat, cooled down a couple of degrees compared to the rest of the quarry. So it draws those fish in. It does the same thing for bass all year round. If the river comes up and it creates cooler water that's ideal for these fish, they will be over here. The shad are everywhere, busting the surface, and the predators always follow. Alright folks, there's another decent one for us up on those trees. Not bad. I like that one. That one I want to catch again someday. Just off these trees, guys. We're in 2 feet of water here, guys. So as long as those shad are up on this flat, I think these fish are just going to be kind of scattered all morning, just biting in whatever depth there is. It's always nice when you can find out where the food source is, because if you find the food source, you generally find what you're looking for. It's no different this morning. This isn't really a crappie tip that you can do generally right after watching the video. This is just something that I want you all to put on the back burner of your mind and just have tucked away for a future event like a downpour or somewhere, like I said, that cooler water is coming into a lake. Just like fish, look for warm water right after winter. In the summer, it's the opposite, and fish are generally looking for cooler water. You have shallow, cool water where fish are congregating. They'll relate to that cooler water and be easy to catch because you're not working a massive water column. Another way to find fish in the summer in cooler water is to just go deeper, and that, in my head, is a little bit more difficult. So just put that in the back of your head and remember that. If you have a cool water source coming into a hot body of water, again, look for that, and there should be fish that are readily available and simpler to catch. Y'all take care, have a good one. I'll see you soon. More videos coming. Like and subscribe if you dig the content. Peace.